Did you ever have one of those staring contests when you were in school? You know, where you have to look at each other and not blink and see who can not blink the longest? Hey, I'm Michael DeLon with the founder of Paperback Expert. My daughter the other day asked me if I wanted to have a staring contest. What she didn't know is I'm really good at it, so I beat her. But that's not what this is about. A staring contest can happen in your office as well, or in your lobby. And that's when your prospects or your clients come into your office and they are staring at something that's on the wall. What do you want them staring at? So many times our walls or decorations in our offices or our lobbies are just kind of bland and we just throw things up on the wall, not really thinking about that's the atmosphere, that's the welcome mat per se for your client, putting them at ease, helping build your credibility. How could you help your clients and prospects have a staring contest when they come into your lobby or your office? Well, here's what our client Brad Pistol does. He took both of his books that he published with us and he puts them in a beautiful frame and he hangs that on his wall so that when people walk into his office, they see his books, that he's an Amazon bestseller, and it attracts their attention so that they walk over to the wall and they start staring at it. And that's a great first step. Brad's also really smart that he has, a table with his books there. Say, take a free copy of my book. He obviously gives his copies of his book out to his prospects and things as well. Lots of the strategies we teach our clients, but a staring contest is really cool. I've had other clients who don't go quite to that level, but they buy these little book holders and then they put their book out on display. And so when somebody walks into your office, they see your book sitting right there. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like seeing a copy of your book that causes people to stop and stare, which is really what you want them to do. Because then they're emotionally connected. They're thinking about you. They're saying, wow, he wrote a book on this, or she wrote this book. And they'll pick it up and they'll put it back down. And then when you meet with them, you can always say, hey, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate the time that you gave me. Let me give you a signed copy of my book so that you can take it home, read it, learn more about relearn what we just talked about, and you sign it to them and you hand it to them. I'm telling you, they'll never throw it away, and it'll make a huge, huge impact. So look around your office, your lobby. You probably have, diplomas, maybe some sales trophies that you display that you're really proud of. And those are okay. The sales trophies really communicate that you're really good at closing sales. And that may not be the right message you want to communicate. You want to reduce any anxiety that your prospects may have. And so I would say kind of get rid of the sales things. Put those in your sales training office. But in your lobby, in your office, having pictures of your book on the wall, having copies of your book that you can hand out, because you're wanting to educate your prospects and clients. You're wanting to add value to them. You're wanting a conversation with them. And there's no better way, outside of face-to-face, right, to have a conversation with somebody than handing them a copy of your book, because they'll read your book, and it's a conversation between you and them. It's a different kind of staring contest as they're reading your words that are in your book. So think about staring contests. What kind of staring contest does your prospect have when they walk into your lobby or your office? Think about framing and putting a picture of your book on the wall. Think about getting one of those banners, 2 foot wide, 6 foot tall, pulled up tall with you and your book, giving them an opportunity to get a free copy of your book, right? All of that builds credibility in a way that doesn't put the spotlight on you, but it puts the spotlight on them. And that's really what we want to do in business. So think about how to have a staring contest. And if you haven't created your book yet, but you're thinking about it or you've always wanted to, let's have a conversation. Send me a direct message or schedule a call with me and let's have a chat about the importance of communicating your message through the pages of your book and doing it without you writing a word. Our Speak to Write process is really sweet. It's easy, it's simple. It gets your book done in under 24 hours of your time. And it will allow your prospects and your clients for the rest of your career to engage in a really fun staring contest. Thanks for listening. Have a great day and go see how you can have a staring contest with your prospects.